Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi allazi arsala anbiya'ahu mubashirina wa munzirin wa du'a'atan ila dinihil kawim. Thumma alhamdulillahi allazi istafa minhum sayyidil kawnaini Muhammadan sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam wa ja'alahu alayhi salam jala'al qulubi wa anwaral uyuni. Allahumma salli ala wa sallim fil awwalina wal akhirin wa fil mala'il ala ya rabbal alamin. Amma ba'd, fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidna ilma. Allahumma faqqihna fid din. Allahumma thabbitna indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah, I'm very excited that we are going to start another pathway to learn more about Kalamullah. We cannot be enough thankful to our Rabb for providing us with this amazing opportunity to learn the language of Quran, to get close to him. Let's review one more time our intentions. Why are we here? Are we here to make people impressed by this learning? Do we want to show off or boast about it? No, right? We are here to learn the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to make him happy and to get close to him, nothing else. Allahumma inna nas'aluka lazzatan nazri ila wajhika washauki ila liqaika. This is beautiful dua. We should all make effort to memorize that and say in our salahs, in our sajdas or after salah. What is the meaning? O Allah, we ask you to grant us sweetness of viewing your face and looking forward to meet you. That should be the goal of our life. Allahumma inna nas'aluka lazzatan nazri ila wajhika washauki ila liqaika. Just having good intention is not enough, right? We need commitment. We have to spend a certain amount of time every single day to get this knowledge. And sincerity, commitment, along with consistency are the keys to success, inshallah. If we are putting 100% effort, but we still not seeing any significant result, then we should remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not reward us according to the results. Rather, he sees our intentions only, efforts only. And if you struggle, then you should be happy because you are getting more reward. And this is a kind of source to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you struggle a lot. So never get discouraged when you are not getting something. Just put your 100% effort and do not look at the results at all, because results are in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can beg him and inshallah he gonna help us out, but struggle is more reward worthy. We need to keep that in our mind always. So inshallah, let's start our surf. I'm very excited. This is a kind of very unique and different way of learning language, and inshallah the surf will open up the floodgate of vocabulary on us, inshallah. So because we will learn different patterns, how if we know just one word, and we can create many words out of this just one word by putting them into different shapes and different molds. And since we know the meaning of just one word, it's gonna help us to know many other words. So the floodgate of vocabulary, inshallah, is going to open up a lot, inshallah, on us. So if we remember what was the Sarf Nahu all about, we already done our Nahav, and Nahav was Nahav is a science of understanding what role a word is playing in a sentence or how words interact with each other. For example, we learned that how harfu jar and harfu nasab interact with the ism after them, or how mudaf interact with mudaf ilayhi. That's all we learn in Nahu. So basically, Nahu was the knowledge of how the sentence structure work and how different ism or different words interact with each other. Now, what is Sarf? Sarf enables us to create tons of words from one word, and we tend to know their meaning without consulting the dictionary, as they share the same root letters. We create new words. So what is the Sarf basically? Sarf literally means change. So we change a shape of a word and we create a new word out of it. So we create new words by simply pouring them into different kinds of shapes, molds, and templates. In Sarf, we look at the words in two ways. What are these two ways? First one, what are the ingredients or material or root letter of the word? So we are going to look at the word, and the first question we're gonna ask is, what is the root letter of this word? And the second thing, we need to look what mold, shape, or template it has been poured into it. So basically these two questions we are going to ask whenever we are looking at the word. What is the root letter and what is the shape, or what is the template of this word? So next, inshallah, that example gonna help you guys out what I'm talking about. So if you see these containers, we have a top shelf, we have container 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have bottom shelf, and I try to make them kind of identical. If they don't look identical, I'm sorry about it. They are supposed to look identical. Okay, so now these are 4 containers. I have container number 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here on the top shelf. So how they are different? Because they have different shape. Now, if I say that, okay, imagine that I have put some juice, let's say mango juice, my favorite one. I put mango juice in these containers. Now, if I ask you that what is common in all these 4 containers, container number 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is common in them? What should be your answer? That they all have juice in it. So the material is same. Or you can say the ingredients are same in all these containers. Or in Arabic term, we can say the root letters are same in all these containers. So root letter are same. Okay. Now, okay, what about the bottom one? Bottom one, I put all 4 containers, this 1, 2, 3, and 4, they have milk in it. So if I ask you how this container 1, this one, and this one, how they are same? Because their shape is same. And how they are different? Because they have different ingredients in it, right? So, and same is about these two, same is over here. So they are same, but their root letters or their ingredients are different. So now, if I name this first container Fail Madi container. So this is my Fail Madi container. And you can see I have a word over here, Kataba. Kataba means he wrote. And this is my Fail Madi container. And you can see that I have Nasara, mean he helped. This is again my Fail Madi container. So their their container, their template is same. And their root letters are different, right? So it has juice in it, and this one has milk in it. This one root letter is Kaf Taba, and this one Nun, Sa, and Ra. Now, if from Kataba, if I change this word and I make the word Katibun. So Katibun, now this is a different mold now. And you guys can look over here. Then I have Nasirun. Does Katibun and Nasirun are matching? Yes. So same, what is happening? The root letter is same, Kataba. And from Kataba, what happened? Just this alif is added over here. And due to, because we add something, then we need to make some changes in the harika. So we're gonna say ka, ti, so this we're gonna take kasra, and then katibun. And katibun mean the one who does the action. Katibun, the one who writes. So this is katibun, this is a pattern, one pattern of making ism file. So this is called ism file. What is ism file? The one who does the action. For example, in English, we say from teach, we make teacher. From instruct, we make instructor. From drive, we make driver. So this is ism file. So this is one pattern of making ism file. From kataba, we can make katibun, nasirun. From katala, we can say katilun, the one who killed. So this is how it works. So this is my ism file container. Then I can change this word more into maktubun. So maktubun is like maf'ulun. Inshallah, as we go, you would be more comfortable kind of recognizing these patterns. So maktubun is maf'ulun. And maf'ul, we know that the one who receives the action, right? So maktubun, the one who receives the action. So what could be maktubun in writing? The book could be maktubun, or some article could be maktubun, or some magazine could be maktubun, right? And then if we come over here, we have mansurun. Mansurun, like the one who received the like victory, mansurun. Okay. Then we have maktabun. Maktabun is like this is the zarf pattern. We are all aware of zarf, right? Zarf is time and place. So maktabun could be the place and time of writing. So even maktab is called like our desk is called maktab. So because we write, we sit on it and we write, right? So this is maktab. And then mansarun, same thing. So the time and place of victory. So this is how it works. So what we are, when we are going to look at the word, we need to look two things. What are the two things? First of all, what are the root letters? So for kataba, I know that kaf taba is the root letter. And inshallah, as we go, you will be able to spot them very easily. And then we have different patterns, like different, you can say molds or templates. So I can put this kataba into katibun pattern, or into maktubun pattern, or into maktabun pattern. And if I know the meanings of kataba, then I would be easily able to recognize, okay, katibun, the one who writes, maktubun, the thing that is written, and then maktabun, the place and time of writing. So by knowing one word, we would be able to find the meanings of many different words, because kind of they are all related, because the root letter is kind of same. Little variation, but inshallah, most of the time we would be able to know the meanings too. So this is how Sarf is going to help us out in vocabulary. Okay. So now let's see the official Sarf definition. Sarf is a study of word pattern and how meanings can be derived based on these pattern. It is like a mechanism through which you can learn to recognize the pattern of a majority of the words in the Arabic language. With Sarf, you can also construct many, multiple, or multitude of words when given a single word. Okay, now one more thing, that there are two kinds of words you're gonna find in Arabic. One is jamid and mushtaq. So we need to kind of memorize these two terms. So jamid and mushtaq. What is jamid mean? Jamid mean the one who is the one that is not surfable. So jamid mean not surfable. So we cannot do surf of it. And mushtaq mean surfable. Okay, so jamid and mushtaq. Mushtaq. So, okay, mushtaq words are the words that you can do the surf of it. They follow a particular pattern and can be manipulated and transformed. So for example, we did with kataba, so that means kataba is mushtaq word. But if there was some jamid word, then we won't be able to do surf of it. Jamid words are the words that cannot do surf, and they cannot be transformed. And most words in Arabic are mushtaq, and some are jamid. In our study of surf, we will concern ourselves with the mushtaq. Okay, so our concern over here is only mushtaq. We're not gonna talk about jamid now. Okay, so the content and the container. When I say content, what does that mean? Root letter. Okay, so we just talked about it. Content over here mean root letter, and container mean mold or template, whatever we are putting that word into. So every mushtaq word is made up of two elements: the contents of the word and the container that the content sit in. Now, look at these examples over here. we have the word allama. Allama means he taught. Then talimun, muallimun, alimun, ta'allama, ilmun, malumatun, and alama. So now you guys tell me, what is the root letter in all these words? So ain, lam, and mim. Ain, lam, and mim. This is the root letter over here. Talim, this ain, lam, mim is the root letter again. This ta is extra and this ya is extra over here. Okay. And this is a pattern of masdar, and inshallah this is our next class. We are going to start with this allama family, inshallah. So this is our next class, and whenever this allama family we're gonna talk about, its masdar is always going to be starting with ta. So this is the pattern of the masdar over here. Then muallimun. So this, I'm telling you, this meme is extra over here, and then ain, lam, and meme is the root letter, and even this allama, how many letter we have? We have 4 letters. So there is even one lam is extra in this word too, and same is over here. Then we have alimun, again ain, lam, meme. Then ta'allama, again ain, lam, mim, and this ta is extra, and this is fail madi. So this is another bab or family of this is fail madi. Then we have ilmun, okay, knowledge. Malumat, we know malumat or facts. This is again related to ilm. Alama. So see, the root letter is ain, lam, mim, and how many different patterns we can create. And when we know the word allama, inshallah, that's gonna help us that, okay, this is all related to knowledge. So inshallah, we are going to learn all these patterns very soon. Okay, so then we have some more examples over here. So look at the word kataba. What is kataba? Everyone should know this is our fail madi, right? Kataba means he wrote. Then yaktubu, this is also known to us. Okay, yaktubu mean this is our present tense, he writes. Then kitabatan, katibun, kutiba. What is kutiba? U-E sound, so this is our passive. Then yuktabu, yuktabu, this is our present passive. Then maktubun, maf'ulun, the one who received the action, something written. Then uktub, la taktub, maktabun, place and time of writing. Okay, then if we remember, once we talked about all these fa kalma, ain kalma, and lam kalma, we need to be kind of more comfortable with these terms now. Whenever you see a root letter, I can ask you, and you can ask yourself that, okay, in this word, where is the fa kalma? In this verb, I should say verb or fail. Where is the fa kalma? Where is the ain kalma? And where is the lam kalma? So basically, in Arabic terms, we kind of have a scale of fa'ala. So this is the scale, we have to keep that in our hand. Sometimes I'm gonna say, okay, this is on the wazan of, on the scale of fa'ala. Sometimes I can ask you, okay, this is what is the scale of this word? And that could be fa'ilun, or it could be maf'ulun, like we talked about it, or it could be any fail. It could be fail madi, fail mudari, or something, right? Or sometimes it next class inshallah allama is bab taf'ilun. So we're gonna say, okay, this is on the pattern of taf'ilun. Okay, so what does that mean? That fa, ain, and lam, these are the root letter, and these ta and ya, they are extra. So this is how we are going to see what is the wazn of something. So now, if I ask you what is dakhala over here, what is the fa kalma in this dakhala? So you should be able to see, okay, say that, okay, dal over here is our fa kalma, kha is our ain kalma, and lam is our lam kalma. Okay, so this dal is our fa kalma because we are kind of scaling it on the pattern of fa'ala. So always remember that, fa'ala. So dal is our fa kalma, and ain is our kha kalma, and this lam is our lam kalma. When I say kharaja, so my fa kalma is kha, and my ain kalma is ra, and my lam kalma is ja, ji, kharaja. And then istat'ama. Okay, so now that must be like hard to know, but inshallah as we go you would be able to recognize, okay, there is some family which has alif sin ta extra. So this is kind of part of the family. So this family has alif sin ta extra letters with their fail. So having said that, we should know that ta, ain, and mim are the root letter over here. These three root letter is only ta, ain, and mim. So if I say ta, ain, and mim are the root letters, then my fa kalma is ta, and my ain kalma is ain, and my lam kalma is mim. Ta'ama. Ta'ama mean he ta'am, like he ate. So istat'ama mean he asked for food. Ista, this whenever we have alif sin ta, this is kind of seeking or asking, kind of implication comes over here. So istat'ama mean he asked for food. He asked for food, ta'am. And then we have anzara. Anzara, many times I mentioned aslama, so it's look like aslama pattern, right? So anzara, so now this alif is extra part of the family, and now our root letter is noon, zal, and ra, nazara. So our fa kalma is noon, our ain kalma is zal, and our lam kalma is ra over here. So I hope it is making sense to you how we find out fa, ain, and lam kalma. It's not that hard. So now, one more thing over here is that there are two groups of families. So we are going to learn families over here. Sarf is going to all about different families of fail. So there are two kinds of families we're gonna find. Mazid fihi and mujarrad. So mujarrad literally mean the original. So the word mujarrad mean original. So what does that mean? That mujarrad family has, it is original. That means there is no extra letter in this verb. So if I ask you what is the example of mujarrad family over here, you should be saying dakhala is mujarrad because nothing is extra letter. You see there are root letter are dakhala, 3 root letter. So this is mujarrad family. Kharaja, mujarrad family. But can I say istatama is mujarrad? No, because we have alif sin ta extra member of the family over here. So this is mazid fihi family. And same is like anzara. This is our mazid fihi. So whenever we have 3 root letters and no extra letter is added to our family, this family, so then we're gonna call it mujarrad family. And basically this mujarrad family, we call them family number 1. So basically in Sarf, we are going to learn from family 1 to 10. And family 1 is mujarrad, and family 2 to 10, we can call them mazid fihi. So family 2 to 10 are mazid fihi. Why we are calling mazid fihi? As the name is saying, mazid mean more. So more in it. Okay, so there are more letters added to these families. So that's why we are calling them mazid fihi. And mujarrid is original. There is nothing extra. So this is called mujarrid. So remember, family 1, you're gonna call them mujarrid, or you can just say family 1. And family 2 to 10, we're gonna call them mazid fihi because all family 2 to 10, they have some extra letter. And that's why we're gonna call them mazid fihi. Now, okay, so mujarrad means that there are no extra letter in huwa version of fi'l madi beside the root letter, and example are azuma, sami'a, dahala. And mazid fihi means that there are additional letters in the huwa version of fi'l madi beside the root letter, which is istaghfara, aslama, and ta'allama. So istaghfara, ista is extra over here, aslama, the alif is extra, and ta'allama, ta is extra, and even and this lam is 2 lam over here. So this lam is extra. Okay, so that's why we're gonna call them mazid fihi families. We won't be able to do surf of every single word. Words you can, okay, we all already talk about it. So mushtaq and jamid, right? So jamid words, the example over here are given. Rajula and shajarata are jamid, but muslimun is mushtaq. Okay, moving on. Now, almost every family has the same family members, but every family has unique characteristics. Introducing the family members, Sarf family has the following members. So these are the family members we are going to find in every Sarf family. So what are the members? Fi'l Madi, Mudariya, Fi'l Madi Majhul, passive, Mudariya Majhul, Fi'l Amr, Nahi, Mastar, Ism Fa'il, Ism Maf'ul, and Ism Zarf. So these are the 10 members of each family. So each family member is having these 10 members in it. And every these members, they have their own set patterns. So we have to learn all these patterns. Alhamdulillah, we are kind of aware of fi'l madi, mudariya, we are aware of majhul, and then we have amar nahi. We are, alhamdulillah, I hoping that we are good at it. So only new things we are going to learn over here is masdar, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and ism zarf patterns. And every family, they are going to have their own unique pattern for all these. And if you guys notice in all these 10 members, what is significant about them? We have fail madi, mudariya, we have majhul, both madi and mudariya, then we have fail amar, fail nahi. So up till over here, all these 6 of them, what are they? They are all fails. And then from 7, masdar, number 8 is ismu file, number 9 is ism maf'ul, and then we have zarf. And these 4 of them are isms. So we have in this, we have 6 fail. We have 6 of them. These are 6 fail. And then we have 4 of them from talim and all. These are 4 isms. So these family members, they are 10. How many members? 10 members. And 6 of them are fail and 4 of them are ism. And the example is allama, yu'allimu. Then we have ullima, yu'allamu, allim, la tu'allim, taliman, mu'allimun, mu'allamun, and mu'allamun. So some are even overlapping. Ism maf'ul and ism zarf, they are overlapping. And if you guys notice, ism fa'il and ism maf'ul, they are kind of same, just the difference of harika, one harika. Mu'allimun, when we say mu'allimun, that is ism fa'il, because you can mark that fa'ilun. So ain kalma has e sound, right? So from that you can remember that ism fa'il mu'allimun and ism maf'ul is mu'allamun. Okay, so maf'ul is taking just fatha sound. Inshallah, that is our next lesson. So don't worry, I'm just kind of rushing over here. So this is basically all these 10 members. We are going to every class, we are drilling all these 10 members of each family. So whatever family we're gonna learn, we have to memorize that. That's that template. Sorry. Okay. Now, time to just look at, okay, how different pattern gonna work and how we can kind of recognize them. Okay, so if I ask you muhsinun, the word muhsinun, then we have mufsidun, muslihun, muslimun, mushrikun, mu'minun, mursilun. Do you see anything common in them? They sound like rhyming to each other, right? So I noticed that all of them have mu sound. And after the first mu sound, the next letter, all of them, you can see that it has spoon on it. Muhsinun. And then the second root letter, okay, muhsinun, we can see that root letter is ha, sin, and nun, hasana. And or ahsana, basically this is a family 4. So this first letter is having a spoon. The second root letter is having kasra, and then since it is ism, So we can give it tanween, and then we just put mu over here. So muhsinun, mufsidun, muslihun, muslimun, mushrikun, mu'minun, mursilun. So so we can see that even though it has different root letters, mufsidun has fa sin dal, muslihun swad lam ha. So their ingredients, their root letters are different, but their template, their mold is same. And what is the mold? If I ask you on the scale of fa'ala, so you should be saying that, okay, this is pattern of muf'ilun. Muf'ilun. Okay. Muhsinun is basically muf'ilun. And muhsinun means the one who do ahsan. So this is again ism file mold. So the name of this template is, we know that this is ism file, the one who does the action. Okay, one way was making, just adding alif from kataba, we say katibun. That was one way to make ism file. Now we can see the another way is we put mu before it on the pattern of muf'ilun, and this is how we can make ism file. Okay, now let's see some drill over here. So we have the word maktubun. Maktubun, again, kaf, taba are the root letters. When I say kataba is the root letter, now you can see that, okay, what is extra? This meme is extra. Then this wow is extra over here. Okay, so mak, and then when we added meme, then we need to give kind of skoon to the next letter. So this is mak, and then after ta, we added wow, maktubun. So basically this is, if I ask you what scale it is, like on the fa'ala, you're gonna say maf'ulun. Maf'ulun pattern, or the scale. Okay, so then we have nafasa, root letter is nafasa, and from nafasa we have mutanafisun. So I can see this mu is extra, then ta is extra, and then this alif is extra. So we have mim extra, we have ta extra, then we have, after first root letter, we have alif extra. Mu, ta, na, fi, sun. Mutanafisun, the one who breathes. So this is again ism file pattern. Then we have nafaka, root letters is nafaka over here, and then we have munafikun. We are aware of this word, okay, very common word, right? Munafikun, mu. So again, and I'm giving you a clue, whenever you see mu, basically that is ism file most of the time. And this is a kind of pattern you're gonna see in mazid fihi families. So in mazid fihi families, this mu sound should give you a clue that this is ism file. And when I say ism file, what does that mean? The doer of the action. From teach, we say teacher. From writing, we say writer. So ism file. So munafiqun, the one who do munafiqat. So this mu is extra, and this alif is extra over here, munafiqun. Then mushtabihun. Mushtabihun, the root letter is shin baha, and we can say this meme is extra, and this ta is extra over here. So sheen, ba, and ha are the root letter. Mushtabihun, the thing that is like kind of similar. Shiba, something is similar. Then we have hasana, ahsin. So hasin noon is the root letter. Hasin noon over here. So what is extra only? This alif. Ahsin. And ahsin, we should be able to recognize that. Look like fail amar. Ahsin. Then we have alimun. This is easy one. Ain lam mim. And alimun, everyone is kind of familiar with this word. Alimun, the one who is scholar. So again, this is fa'ilun pattern, right? Fa'ilun pattern, the one who does the action. Then we have wafaqa, and from wafaqa we got tawfiqun. So again, this is taf'ilun. Okay, and when I say taf'ilun, this is inshallah our next class. This is our family 2, allama family. So waffaqa, and the kind of marker of this family is that it always gonna have a shadda on the middle root letter. So waffaqa. So allama, kallama. All these words are family 2, which is our next class. And from that family, we always get masdar on the pattern of taf'ilun. So I'm kind of paving the path for the next class. So you kind of get familiar what I'm talking about. So taf'ilun. Okay. Next. Okay. What time? Okay, let's do this together. So you guys can unmute yourself. So because that way I can know that if you guys are getting it. So hafizun, when I say hafizun, we let's read them all together first of all, and then we are going to find what is similar, like what mold you find is similar. Hafizun. So what do you think? What is matching with hafizun?
Ailun.
So hafizun we have over here.
Nasirun.
Nasirun, yes. Hafizun, nasirun. What else?
I suppose
Katibun. Katibun.
Yes, katibun is matching. Good. What else?
Makulun.
No, hafizun. I'm talking about hafizun. So we have nasirun, we have katibun. Is anything else matching?
No.
No. Okay, so now look at aslama. What is matching with aslama?
Akbara. Anfaqa.
Aslama is anfaqa, yes.
And
What
Akbara.
Akbara.
Very
Aujasa.
Akbara, aujasa, yes.
Nafaqa.
Aslama.
No.
Aslama.
Sorry. Nafaqa is so different.
That's it. That's it, yeah. Okay, now if I say tabdilan.
Taslim.
Tasliman.
Very good. So
Takliman.
tasliman, takliman, takbiran. Very good. So they are matching. Okay, now if I ask you takhawufan.
Takabburan.
Yes. This Takabburan.
تلطفا
Talattufan. Yes. Tadabburan. Very good. Okay, now if we go on Nafaka now.
Kataba.
Jahada.
Nafaka. Da'afa. Okay, so we after the first root letter we have alif.
Jahada.
Very good. Yes, jahada.
Kataba.
Yes, kataba. And do you guys notice what is this nafaka?
مصدر
Masjid fihi
No, nafaka.
is nafak noon feke.
Nun faka is the root letter, and nafaka, this is another family. This is fail madi, failuhu huwa.
هو
Okay, so this is fail madi. Even this aslama, this is fail madi. Okay, so these are all fail. Okay, what else is missing?
Maujudan.
Yes, mawjudun. So what is matching with mawjudun?
محفوظ
Ma'kulun.
Fuzan.
Mahfuzun. Very good.
مشكوب
And
مفروض
okay, and what is this pattern? Like if I say scale on the fa'ala, how you gonna say maf'ulun? Maf'ulun. Yes, even maskubun over here. Okay, so this is maf'ulun pattern. Okay, if I say tabdilan, what pattern is that?
Tasliman.
Yeah, on fa'ala scale. On fa'ala scale.
تفعيلا
Taf'ilan. Bab taf'ilan. Okay, this is our next class. We are going to all talk about bab taf'ilan. Okay, so is that making sense to everyone, whatever we learned so far?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, okay, let's move on then. So you can mute yourself now. Now, mujarrad and mazid fihi, we already talked about it. So when I say mujarrad, what does that mean? You always gonna like in your head should be that we are talking about family one. Okay, so when I say mujarrad, when you hear mujarrad word, that is referring to family one. And when we say mazid fihi, this is family 2 to 10. So always remember that. Now mujarrad, the family one is a big family. This family already have kind of 6 clans in it, 6 more families in it. What are they? Nasara family, Karuma family, Samia family, Daraba family, Fahima family, and Kabura family. So this family one has 6 more families in it. Okay, and then mazid fihi we have 2 to 10. So how many families altogether we have to learn? Almost 15 families. Okay, so you guys need a lot of almonds. Start making almond milk in your breakfast. Okay, so because a lot of memorizing is coming in our way. So we altogether we are going to learn 15 families. 6 families are only family 1, and then we have family 2 to 10, and inshallah we are going to start with the family 2. So because family 2 to 10 they have kind of set pattern, so they are easy. So inshallah we are going to start with mazid fihi, and when we are good and pro in our mazid fihi, then we are going to move on our mujarrad families. Is everyone good with that? Okay, now something about family 1. Family 1, as I said, that these are a group of 6 families, And as we were talking about that, every family we are going to talk about 10 members in it. Like there is Sarf patron we are going to learn, that is called Sarf Kabir and Sarf Sawir. There are two kinds of Sarf. So when we were doing Fil Madi, we did Huwa Nasara, Huma Nasara, Hum Nasaru. All these 14 pronouns, right? That is, you can consider as a Sarf Kabir. Okay, so that was Sarf Kabir. And in all these families, we are going to do Sarf Sawir of them. So there is new term we are going to kind of talk about. So sometime I'm gonna ask you, okay, give me Sarf Sawir of this family. So when I say that, it means that we have 10 members. Remember that I said 6 fail and 4 ism. So these are the part of Sarf Sawir, and we have to memorize like this template for each and every family. Like we did our Muslimun chart, and that was very helpful, right? Whenever we see any pattern like ending sound or ending combination, so we were kind of matching, okay, is that ending sound or ending combination, is that a dual or a plural, right? So the same way we are always going to scale. We have to memorize these Sarf Sawir, and then we are going to kind of scale every word on that. Okay, where it is matching, what family, what bab is it. So now, having said that, in Mujarrad families, in spite of or other than these 10 members that I said, that we have 6 fail and 4 ism, these family one has some more exclusive members in it. And who are they? These 4 of them. So from family 1, we can also drive Isam Ala. Isam Ala, Ala is telling that this is a tool. So from family 1, which is, we are not going to do soon, we are starting rather with Mazid Fihi, but just for the information, I'm telling you guys that family 1 has some extra members other than these 10 members. And what are these 4 more members? They are Isam Ala, Isam Tafdil. So remember I was talking about that we can create Isam Tafdil from any verb. So basically from any Mujarrad family, we can drive Isam Tafdil, not from Mazid Fihi. Okay, so then we have Isam Sifa. Isam Sifa, like all the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala you're gonna find on the pattern of this Fa'ilun, Kareemun. Then we Isam Mubalgha. Isam Mubalgha is like this is hyperbolized form of Isam file, like the one who has kind of constant quality of something. For example, Isam Mubalgha Rahman is another patron of Isam Mubalgha, which is on the patron of Falan, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mercy, and this is kind of constant quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is inherent quality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is very excessive and in abundance. So Isam Mubalgha kind of refers to something in excessive, something is in abundance, and something someone possesses like as an inherent quality. So these 4 members, which is you're gonna find in Quran Pak a lot, Ism Tafdil, Ism Sifa, and Ism Mubalgha, and you're gonna see that they are only coming from the family 1. So they are, these 4 members are very exclusive, from part of family 1 only, not in Mazid Fihi. Okay, so this is just side information. If you didn't get it, no worries. When we are going to talk about family one, inshallah, we are going to talk more about it. So some more example of isam ala is miftahun. Miftahun, this is the fataha. Fataha mean to open. And from fataha, you can say miftahun. Miftahun mean key, if you guys know key. To open anything, right? So this is isam ala. Mikyalun. So this word is basically kala. Kala mean like or kaila mean to measure something. And from that we have mikyal. Mikyal can be any kind of scale, like you're measuring food, or you are measuring your weight on a scaling machine. So this is all is mikyal. Okay, so this is so all this isam ala, then isam tafdil. We already talked many times about isam tafdil, like afdalu, akbaru, or I should say af'ala patron. So af'ala patron or af'alu, you can say. So this is always isam tafdil, and again isam tafdil we always drive only from family one, mujarrad families. Then we have isam sifa, sami'un, basirun, rahimun. So names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're gonna find that, okay, this is called isam sifa and on this pattern, and again only drive from family one. Then we have this khawanun over here is on the pattern of fa'alun, and more example are razzaqun, allamun, jabbarun, kahharun. So this is all isam mubalagha. And this is not the only one pattern, isam mubalagha. There are many patterns. And my favorite one is Rahman on the pattern of Falan. So this is just on a side note that we have some exclusive member in family one, which is kind of very important, and you're gonna say them in Quran Pak a lot. Isam tafdil, isam sifa, and isam mubalagha, and they always come from family one, not from mazid fihi. Then this is the template I'm talking about. We have to memorize. This is the Sarf Kabir I was talking about. So Sarf, sorry, Saghir, not Kabir. Sarf Saghir pattern template. So Sarf Saghir template, these are the things we are going to memorize. Fail Madi, Mudariya, then Mastar, then Isam File from that, then our Majhul, Madi Majhul, Mudariya Majhul, and then again Mastar. So basically they are overlapping. Okay, so same Mastar, whatever Mastar is there, the same Mastar gonna come over here. Then we have Isam Maful, then Amar, Nahi, and Zarf from it. So these are how many? They must be 10. Yeah. So they are 11, but since they are overlapping, so basically again 10 members. And this is the template of Sarf Sawir. And let's see how it works. So this is how basically it works here. And again, this is our next class. I'm just rushing and kind of paving my path for next class. So this is Allama family. We are going to learn next class. So Allama, yu'allimu. So always Allama, whenever we have Shadda in the middle root letter, your Mudariya always gonna be on the pattern of yu'allimu. Very easy. That's why we are doing this family, because they have kind of set pattern. So they are easy to memorize all these templates. So that's why we are doing them first. So allama, and again one more thing, whenever allama, how many root letter is, sorry, ain, lam, and mim, and we have extra, but how many letters in allama? We have ain, lam, and mim, 4 letters, right? So this is my fa kalma, this is my ain kalma, and this is my lam kalma. And now when I say allama, I have 2 lams over here. And how many letters in this family? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now listen up very carefully. Whenever we have 4-letter verb, like we have fail, which has 4 letters. Okay, root letters are going to be most of the time 3, but when I say 4 letters means this is part of the family, right? So whenever there are 4 letters in Madi, and we are turning that into Mudariya, we always, this ya of Mudariya is going to get U sound. Okay, one more time. Whenever we have 4 letters, whenever we have 4 letters, Mudariya is always going to start with U sound. So, yu'allimu. Okay, just 4 letters. If they have 3 letters or 5 letters, the rule does not apply. Okay, the rule apply only when there are 4 letters in Madi. Then Mudariya, when we are turning into Mudariya, it is always going to take U sound. So that's why you see allama, it will get yu'allimu. So this ya is getting U sound. And yu'allimu, it is very easy pattern. So this I just added ya over here. What happened? Okay. I just added ya over here, and I don't know why it is not letting me write it. So I added just ya over here, which is taking U sound, and then this lam kalma over here, it has fatha, but in Mudariya it is just going to take kasra, that's all. And this is that easy we can make this allama family into present tense. So allama, yu'allimu, and its masdar is always going to be ta'liman. Allama yu'allimu ta'liman, and then you're gonna say fahuwa, which means so he is who? Mu'allimun, the one who teach. So from allama, from teaching, it become teacher. So that's why we are saying fahuwa, so he is a teacher. We have to memorize the way it is written over here. Okay, and this is your kind of homework. So the next class inshallah is going to be very easy for you if you just memorize that pattern. Okay, this template. So allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. Then we are going to make it passive. Ullima yu'allamu ta'liman, same masdar, fahuwa mu'allamun. Now see the difference. Mu'allimun is the teacher and mu'allamun is the one who is taught, the one who received the action. It could be student, right? It could be students over here. Then we have al-amru minhu. Do we know the amr? Yes. So al-amru minhu is allim, wa nahi anhu is la tu'allim, and zarf minhu is mu'allamun. And notice mu'allamun, this ism maf'ul over here is overlapping with zarf over here. And how we are going to find out? Inshallah, the context gonna help us out. So we have masdars overlapping over here, same. And then we have ism maf'ul and zarf, they are matching. Now, let's say them 3 times. How does that go? Allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. Ullima yu'allamu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allamun. Al-amru minhu allim wa nahyu anhu la tu'allim wa zarfu minhu mu'allamun.
One question.
Hmm?
So when it says ta'liman and the other one is ta'liman, so does the second ta'liman convey the meaning of to be taught?
No, ta'lim is teaching, education.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you can say to teach or you can say education. This is the masdar, this is the ism. Right? So we need to translate it like an ism way. What is ism? If you remember the definition of ism is a name of a person, place, thing, idea, adjective, and more. So this is basically idea. So from allama mean he taught. So teaching is happening. So from that, what should be the ism? Teaching, education. So this is the masdar. We need to be very clear what we are when we're not just gonna memorize them like a parrot memorizing. Rather, we need to understand what we are saying. So allama, this is our fail madi. Then we have fail mudariya. Then this is masdar. And what does masdar mean? Everyone should know. Masdar is the idea of action, right? So this is the from allama, the masdar should be education, talim. And then fahuwa, I want you to memorize this word too. Fahuwa, so he is. He is who? This person, muallimun, teacher. And then ullima, this is our past passive. Yu'allimu, present passive. Taliman, same masdar. Fahuwa mu'allamun. And when I say mu'allamun, what does that mean? This is ism maf'ul, the one who is receiving the action.
Hard question. अब इसके ऊपर जो और मुअल्लिम लिखा हुआ है वो आप लिखे टीचर, वो तो फाइल हो गया.
This mu'allimun, yes, this is the file, ism file.
मफूल और फाइल सेम है.
No, mu'allimun. Don't get confused with this this kasra they put over here. So underneath the shadda, I don't know what happened to this pen. It is not, it is erasing the thing right after it. Let me. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, so do not get confused. This mu'allimun is written like that. What? It disappears. I don't know what happened.
Unclick the rubber, probably.
When I finish writing, it disappears. I don't know what's going on here.
Use the red one.
No, I'm using all of them, but same thing is happening. Oh, it's bad. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so basically when it is written like that, mu al li mun. So see this kasra underneath the shadda, basically we are kind of used to write like that, mu al li mun, right? So this is kind of confusing for you who was asking that question. When you see kasra underneath the shadda, this is apply the same over here. Okay, so this is mu'allimun and this is mu'allamun. They are not same, they are different. Is that making sense? Is that clear what you are asking? Is everyone clear what we are doing over here?
Yes,
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
So never get confused on this kasra. If you see kasra underneath the shadda, that means it is basically over here.
It is
It's
kasra.
not very clear. That's why I think there is a confusion because if I have on my laptop, but it's hard to see whether kasra is under the shadda. Yeah, now I can see. Thanks, Rahat. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So this is muallimun and this is muallamun.
Mu'allamun. Mu'allim.
And harika makes a big
Mu'allimun.
difference, okay?
Mu'allimun.
Even the harika are the part of the templates. All these harikas are the part of the templates. So we need to make sure that we are kind of memorizing them perfectly. No even change in shadda. If you change the shadda, then you're gonna change the meanings. See, from muallimun and muallamun, just one shadda and you change the meaning. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that one more time.
Sorry, I have one.
Allama. Can we keep the questions for the end, please? So let me finish the lesson. And inshallah, I will give you time at the end to ask question, right? So, allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. Then ullima yu'allamu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allamun. Al-amru minhu allim wa nahyu anhu la tu'allim. Nahyu anhu mean the nahi from it. So al-amru minhu mean the amr we can create from allama is allim. Nahi from it, like forbidding from it, would be la tu'allim. And zarf from it, minhu mean from it. The zarf from it would be mu'allamun. And now these mu'allamun, this isam maf'ul and this zarf, they are overlapping. Okay? But not these two. So now we have more words over here. Karrama, sharrafa, nazala, allama. So I want you that that is your homework basically. So you guys can practice this template with these words. Okay. Now let's see more over here. We are almost done. Now Slasi Mazid Fihi. Mazid Fihi families are how many? From 2 to 10. So basically they are 9. And how they look like, what are they? Some of the examples I put over here so you know what are they. So this is family 2, which is inshallah our next class. So and allama, this is our inshallah allama template we are going to memorize, and that would be our template like Muslimun chart. So this is a must do. Everyone should memorize this allama template. There is no choice. Okay, by the next class, you should be able to very comfortable with this template. And if you have any question, you can ask me regarding that at the end of the class. Some more example you're gonna see over here. Nazzala, yunazzilu tanzilan. Bashara, yubashiru tabshiran. So Nazala mean to send down. And Bashara mean to give good news. So Bashara, yubashiru tabshiran. Farraka, yufarriku tafrikan. Separate. We know this word. Farak dalna. All right. So this is farraka. Then sabbaha. We know this word. Tasbih. We do tasbih of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah, right? So this word is from sabbaha, and this is family 2. Okay, so allama is family 2. Then we have family 3, and we need to memorize one fail from every family. So that is kind of going to be our template. So for family 2, we are memorizing allama template. For family 3, we are going to memorize jahada template, inshallah. And next class is our family 2 and 3. So these two families, inshallah, we are going to do. And the template for family 3 is jahada. Jahada, and the more words are ahada, yuahidu, ihadan, wa muahadatan. Now notice over here, this family has 2 masdars. Okay, this ihadan wa muahadatan. So these are the 2 masdars. Then we have family 4, which is aslama family. We have family 5, which is tafarraka family. So these are the words, these are the fail. We are going to kind of use them as a template for memorizing these families. So tafarraka, if you notice, and does it kind of matching with nazala or allama? Yes, just we add ta before it, and this is how we are kind of getting family 5. So family 5 is kind of same like allama family, just extra ta over here. So this is family 5. Then we have family 6, which is ta'awana. And then we have family 7, which is inqalaba. Then we have family 8, which is iqtaraba. We have family 9, which is ikhdarra. And the thing about family 9 is that it mostly talk about colors. Okay, so we have family 10, and then we have family 9, and then we have family 10, istaghfara. And when we have ista, extra we were talking about, right? Alif sin ta, that is kind of seeking something, asking something, begging for something. So these are the 10 families. And now I'm not gonna scare you guys, but look, this is how we are supposed to memorize everything. So when I say allama, so from allama, we can do all past tense allama, then we can do all present tense of allama, and then this is the template. We are kind of, this is, so this, these ones, these guys, number 1, these 2, this 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all, we can say these are Sarf Kabir. So we know, we are aware of Fi'l Madi, Mudariya, right? And then, as I said, that in Sarf, this is our Sarf Sawir, and in Sarf, in Sarf Sawir, we have our fail. So these are Madi, Mudariya, we have Majhul, we have Amr, we have Nahi. So these are 6 fails, right? And then we have 4 isms. These 4 isms, we can even kind of do their partially Muslimun chart with them. So for example, we have Masdar Taliman. We can do our Muslimun chart with it. Talimun, Taliman, Talimin, Talimani, Talimaini, Talimaini, Talimatun, Talimatin, Talimatin. And then we have mu'allamun. We can do this partially Muslimun chart over there. And then we have this over here, mu'allimun, our ism file. Since ism file and ism maf'ul, they can be person, right? So we can have fully Muslimun chart with it. We can have masculine version and feminine version with it. So this is what I was referring to when I say that if we know one word and we can put them in different templates, and we can create many words, tons of words out of it. So this is the kind of example, the allama. So I can put that into a past tense, all 14 present tense. Then I can do my commanding, forbidding, and from like for the masdar over here, I can make a Muslimun chart out of it, right? And for zarf and ism maf'ul, I can do partially Muslimun chart with that. So this is how Sarf works. This is lot of work and dedication and commitment required to pro in our Sarf project, inshallah. So you kind of be ready that we have to really if you are good and strong in Sarf, then inshallah the flood door of vocabulary, Quranic vocabulary is going to be open up for you like it never before. So inshallah. Another example I put over here is from Nazzala. So Nazzala, again, this is our family too. And see, we have past tense, huwa nazzala, huma nazzala, hum nazzalu. Then present tense. Then from masdar, we can do our partially like Muslimun chart. Why partially Muslimun chart? Because tanzilun is that a person? Is a living thing? No, right? So then its plural is not going to be human plural. It cannot be human plural, right? So it's gonna kind of take feminine plural. So that's why we can make partially Muslimun chart out of it, not fully. But when we say ism file is person, right? So then you can have fully Muslimun chart out of it. So munazzilun, munazzilani, munazziluna, right? And then even the ladies, munazzilatun, munazzilatani, and munazzilatun. And then we have passives and commanding. We have ism maf'ul, and we have zarf, and we have forbidding. So from one word, from one verb, one fi'l, we are supposed to do all these with it. So are we ready for this commitment?
Yes, inshallah.
Yeah, so this,
try.
yeah, so this is how Sarf works. Now, if you guys have any question, you can ask me. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Assalamu alaikum, Rahat.